mystery group.
Vladimir, you were the first one I was going to interview today.
Yes.
And now you are the last one. I interviewed everyone, but I'm so excited for this interview to speak with you because I feel like you are this very, very interesting person in this tournament who is going to surprise everyone with his play. How are you feeling being in Weissenhaus?
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing here. I like to experience this media day for the first time. I'm a little bit shy here because for such company and everybody is stars of chess, and my position is maybe not so well established like others here, despite I'm maybe, as you mentioned, I'm one of the most intriguing players here, and you think I'm going to surprise everybody with my play, but it can go either way. It can be also in a bad way, so I hope it will be in a good way.
The thing is,
the only remark I have.
I don't think it is going to be in a bad way because there's something about Chess 960, about freestyle chess, that you understand perhaps deeper than others.
But we will see. You know, many people prepared for this event for like half a year. And I know from my personal experience that the players that took 960 seriously and are experienced players, they can do, they can improve a lot. And I'm actually a little bit behind of game maybe. If we compare myself to others here, because I qualified to this tournament only months ago, and if they are prepared as I expected, at least in opening part, it will be challenging for me to face them. So we will see what will happen with my opening results. But I do expect them to take this tournament professionally for a long time. So probably they prepared for the season of these tournaments, not only just for one tournament. So we will see how it will go, but maybe they also improved a lot in this game, and it will be a huge surprise for me.
But you are anyway on the upward trend in your chess career as well, in normal chess, standard chess. You know, you played really well in Vaikanze. You had some brilliant games. You beat Fabi, you beat Arjun, some fantastic games. Are you happy with how your chess career is going?
Right now, I'm happy with the current shift of my chess career, but I know from my personal experience, chess is all about momentum. Momentum goes, you slip to your moment of chance, and then it's very hard to get up again. So very important to capitalize on your opportunity when you are having such a shift in the career like me right now. And when you are improving, it's very, very important to maintain some level of stability and consistency. And it was always challenging for me for many, many years. I couldn't prove to the world that I'm as consistent in classical chess as in any other game of chess, because basically in all other game of chess I'm recognized as one of the best players in the world in rapid chess and blitz, and I was quite consistent for many, many years, maybe already 10, 11 years, something like this. But in classical chess it was always people who told me like, you are not consistent enough, you are not a part of elite group, you need to improve a lot. And if I will be able finally to prove that I'm stable enough, I can show consistency with my results, it will be the biggest achievement of my career, in my opinion. Like to prove that I improved myself over the years.
But overall, an opportunity to come back once again, because I remember you were 2750 plus as a player in classical chess. Your rating was at some point, right?
My biggest
2750.
was 2741, and you interviewed me in 2017 during World Cup in Georgia, if you remember.
Yes.
After I won my game against Maxim Rothstein in World Cup round of 16.
And that point you were around 2750.
Yeah, I was around 2750, but also I was really young. I was 22 years old, and the same year I had opportunity to win Russian Super Final
Yes.
and World Championship in Rapid, but I fell short. I lost all my chances to the legends, to Peter Svidler, Russian world champion, and Russian champion, and world championship to Vish Anand, his last world championship, and. Yeah, I used to be a player who achieved quite a heights, but always fell short to achieve the biggest possible results. And like I'm a player who lost lots of key opportunities in his career. Like I had this painful experience for years, but now it suddenly feels that I overcome it.
How?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Just passion. I think I was always believing in myself. I'm still maintaining quite a bit of a confidence for the guy who lost it so many times badly on the way to something. And for last 2.5, maybe 3 years, I improved my chess routine a lot. And I think I built a team that helps me, like my guys, my friends, Daniel Yuf, Kirill Alexeyenko. We played lots of training games to each other, countless numbers in any kind of games, including Chess 960, Fish Random / Freestyle Chess. So, and also I found a coach who is able to create the new methods and new exercises, solving exercises for players of my caliber in Roman Vidonik, and started to work with him in July of 2022. And since this day we had quite a bit of brainstorming process and we tried our best to understand some problems in chess and how to deal with them, and what exactly to do to improve basic skills of any chess player. But for that, I think you need to interview him, because from my point of view, he is one of the most interesting person now, and maybe as a coach he achieved some new heights, and he can share with his view on chess and how he is thinking that he create a system, and he probably can prove it to audience, but it's all to him, it's not to me. In my opinion, he is a great coach, but for me this is more important. He is my friend also, and from now I'm seeing him much more like a friend, and actually the guy who helped me to improve my daily routine, who always motivate me in last 2.5-3 years, and sort of helped me to organize my daily routine and many things, like and not to waste my attention to chess on useless work. Like last year we had 50 days of training camps, and during those 50 days of training camps, I think in average I was solving hard puzzles created by him for maybe average amount of 9 hours a day. Yeah, so 9 multiplied by 50 is already something. Yeah, and this is all because of him and his passions to his work. He decided to become a chess coach at 16, and I do believe personally that on the way to success, people that succeed on the way to success, they are usually decided to be to dedicate themselves to something at the really early age. And I think at 16 to decide to be a coach, not to play chess. He's actually international master with a decent level of play, but he dedicated himself to position of chess coach, and from 16 to now 52, you can count. It's 36 years of experience. It's insane. So I think he well deserved his to be in his own position, and that after we are introducing him to the scene, he can actually share with people some of his ideas and some of his puzzles that he created, and it would be nice for everybody, because then the chess game can grow, because whenever anybody is showing their ideas, like the deep ones they dedicated themselves for and invested lots of time, it helps our community to improve the understanding of chess. And that's really important, because I do believe chess is endless space of discovery. You can discover lots of things, and we still need to improve our basic understanding of the game, despite we are at our highest position of all time, in my opinion.
Wow. From whatever you said, there were two things that I want to mention. One is that it seems like you have surrounded yourself with right people, with people who believe in you, support you, and that has given you a lot of strength. And second thing is, just I find you to be very deep, not just chess-wise, but in the way you are thinking and talking and so on. I don't know if it was there from beginning, like when you were young, but right now you've become more deep. And is that how would you say so?
I think there was a huge impact of my socialization and a huge impact of the current times in the world. And as you know, my coach was born in Lviv, Ukraine, and I was born in St. Petersburg, Russia. And I left my country, and now is living in life which is I can't actually plan for long. So basically, for last 3 years, I'm living life full of difficult. Like I need to make difficult decisions not only over the board but in life all the time, basically, and maybe it improves me as a person and changed me to this direction. But also, as you mentioned, I like all people around myself are really interesting persons, and maybe they are right person for myself to grow it, and it's improving my way in life right now. But yeah, it's still plenty of work to do, and I'm still not fully settled in Europe how I wanted, and I hope my status and my life will improve soon to look much more normal, because these years I'm feeling I'm not living normal period of life. Instead, I'm feeling I'm living really turbulent years. I'm feeling I'm living in the turbulence, and I can't actually get away from it yet. But maybe that helps me in chess as well, to withstand tension, losses, and all difficulties that coming up with our game.
So you have become okay with uncertainty.
I accepted. I passed the acceptance point.
Wow, that is deep, actually.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, but it's how life challenged me, and how I responded. So I have my personal life experience, which is, in my opinion, quite unique, and when it driving me, I don't know. We will see.
Do you have any ambitions, particular ambitions in chess that you feel like very strongly about, or you just feel I just want to keep flowing as it goes?
At the moment, it would be fair to mention that after last year disastrous Sharjah Masters, for me, I considered myself as a dead player, like in terms of fighting for anything big in classical chess, and in like to go down in history, like maybe world champion or something, because I lost to two sub 14 years old players, 1.5 to half point, to Yagis Khan and Erdogmuz, who is one of the most talented guys now in the chess world, and Ivan Zemlyansky from Russia. And after this, it had such a terrible taste in my mouth that I felt it's almost ended for me. And this was the moment I started just to play chess. And after it goes well, like it goes better, but I never actually changed my status after the Sharjah Masters. Yeah, if you are getting beaten by 13 years old kids, how you can expect yourself to be on the heights you wanted to achieve for many years? Yeah, it's impossible. So pretty much nothing changed to me, but I'm really enjoying to play against best players of the world, and I'm happy that I finally get to the point that I'm able to play with them more and more, and in formats like freestyle chess, which I like. Yeah.
You like this more than normal chess?
Yeah, I do think the chess game should evolve in direction to be much more about creativity, and this is our next step of evolution: freestyle chess, Fischer random chess, or chess 960. I believe it's next evolution step for chess society, but it will take time from us to accept it. And this is the first steps towards a new history of chess, which we will observe maybe in 21st and 22nd century and later. So I believe chess as a human game can evolve in this direction. Yeah, if we want to improve viewership and to look interesting for people who are not involved at chess at all. Yeah, I believe in it, and yes, I like freestyle chess format as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Vladimir, thank you for your time. Thank you for these amazing answers, and we are going to watch you tomorrow playing, and it will be really exciting for us. So I wish you the best.
Thank you, Shagar, and all the best to the Indian chess fans.
Yeah. There is a very typical idea which is quite strong for white in this position.
Yeah.
In 960. So yeah, white to play. It's not like a forcing variation or anything. It's
No, I'm just trying to figure out what will be after CD knight e3. And actually, I do believe black is having decent position after it, so I need to find other options. My first come up was bishop b4 actually, but maybe it's even like h4 is very strong. I don't know.
Oh wow. Yeah, actually, it's interesting you came up with that move. H4 is actually, I was asking a few people, and not everyone was like that. It move was intuitive, but H4 is very strong in this position.
Yeah, but it's the strongest indirect move. But I just try to figure out if direct moves
Direct
work. If not work, yeah, I can understand why it's like just positionally so good. It feels amazing, like with those bishop and those pieces. Also, I do think Black already misplaced opening badly. I don't think it's actually interesting what they need to respond on d4.
It's one of the best top lines was this actually.
Yeah,
Like,
and c4, e6.
yeah, and like something like this, like h4, h5, and rook h3 or some crazy.
Yeah, but the evaluation is still decent for black.
0.4 for white.
0.4 for white. So the beginning position is actually better for white.
Slightly better.
Slightly. So whatever black plays, it's already like
0.3, 0.4 something.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I usually like this is normal response, and then playing a6 bishop b7 is such good.
and trying to break.
Yeah, and just trying to develop and get some kind of King's Indian setups. Because if direct playing center is not suitable, then it's like normal reaction. Yeah, that's what I know.
And also, like you have developed such a good intuition in chess 960. You also won the qualifier to get in this event. How did you develop this?
I played tons of games on chess 960. I enjoy it a lot, and I do believe if you enjoy game, then your productive level increases. It's like if you are going to the gym and you are listening to your favorite music, it increases your productive level. Yeah, and the same in chess. Like if you are liking all of this, yeah, because many people think it doesn't like what is this knight d1 f1, but I'm thinking like, okay, they're staying here now, but I can improve them. I can get to f5. Yeah, I'm always looking for opportunities. There are a lot. It's very interesting. Yeah, this is great find. This h4. I like it.
And you found it so great. And this position actually, you were talking about like engine evaluation. This position is the position where white has the biggest advantage in the first position out of all the 960 positions.
But probably with only one move, I believe.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll just place this bishop here. Yeah, and this is the position. It's so yeah, white to play, and like, what do you think? Like, how should white start in this position?
So the basic things is probably it's like checkmating patterns. So something like knight g3, knight h5, knight f5 comes to mind.
Wow.
But he can
So
castle.
quickly.
Yeah.
But if you think like knight g3, knight f6,
Yes.
knight f5.
Castle is impossible at checkmate. That's why. This is a reputation. This is very important actually. And then he will be forced to g6. Yeah, almost.
Yeah. If g6, then like I guess something like b3 or b4.
And he need to play f6, and this is already like I know this result is usually not great. Despite I played it many times in for example my bleed games in Fish Random. I think I probably had this position. I don't know. Maybe I played this g6 f6. Just like
So
but I was not so happy.
g3 is actually the best move, and it white is around 0.65.
Wow, it's so much. Yeah.
And I think the best for black is to do this and just give up a pawn.
Yeah.
And
wow.
like once you
to
take
start such discussion, and then you can
this
counter-attack.
and then like this, maybe.
Wow, it goes
so crazy.
Wow, it's crazy lines. Wow. But it's very interesting crazy lines.
But and like very important that white starts with this to force black into some weird.
Weird setup. And black is inevitable.
Wow, you're doing really well.
Maybe this is actually not too bad in my opinion. But then this is a problem. Because this is hanging. I'm again need to. Knight g6 is weird. Yeah, this is actually super unpleasant for black. Yeah.
So I'll show you the last one I
on.
prepared. It is actually actually I have more, but depending on if you want to check them, I'll also show you. So this is actually from a game that happened in Weisenhaus last year. I'll just quickly put the position. Yeah. So So the game was between Firouzja and Magnus, and it's white to play, and white found a really nice idea in this position. So can you see if you can try to find that idea?
I remember this was all about knight h3. I remember.
Oh
this game.
wow! Do you remember looking at? The
I
game?
remember this. Yeah, I remember it was all about knight h3 setup, and then black is in deep trouble.
Yeah, knight h3 is wow. You were crushing it. Knight h3 and then castling followed by f4 was.
Yeah, this was amazing. Yeah, I remember, and it's like plus 045, and it's so unpleasant.
Yeah.
But he didn't found. He went for
He
something.
played knight h3.
He played, yeah.
He won. I think he also won this game.
Yeah, he won this game.
I think Black also found some crazy ideas like knight e7 or something like this.
Yeah, Magnus found some kind of
And something
very interesting response. Yeah, I remember it was so complicated. It soon was like almost completely equal.
Yeah, I mean, this was to consider.
But
this
then,
is also...
but yes, then he misplayed somehow. He should have played something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, he could strike faster. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting for
knight h3.
I still remember. It's amazing.
Wow, yeah, you have great.
It took some 30 seconds for me to memorize.
Do you want to do one more? I have one more.
Yeah, if you want.
No, I mean,
this is interesting.
Yeah, so we'll do this last. And
I like it. Yeah.
So this was, you might have seen this game as well. It's kind of a famous game. d3, white king is on e1, d1, g5. So do you usually like just play a lot of like blitz games, and like do you think that's the best way for someone to improve?
Not only blitz, but rapid as well in this game. But I never played classical, so here it will be my first experience, and to adjust to classical format in Fish Random it will be challenging.
So this looks correct. Do you by any chance remember this game?
I would bet I don't, but it can turn out any side. Yeah.
So it was Magnus versus Fabi.
Yes. In this Singapore or where
I think it was from Singapore. Yes.
Yes, and he won this game. Yeah, now I remember.
So it's white.
But I don't remember the exact move because I didn't notice that was so much a critical moment.
I like this move a lot personally. I thought it was like very important.
Yes, I remember that he found something and then he almost executed the game. But now I'm looking on this position myself and it's much more complicated than I thought during the game.
Also, white can long castle, by the way. Yes.
This is really important. Long castle is possible.
So what are your thoughts, like initial ideas?
I'm really afraid I will not get it now because first of all I don't remember, and the second this position is not easy to face. Long castle I don't like.
I think black usually.
I know he wants to do d5. The move I considered was like this. This concept, bishop before bishop.
That's like you're again spot on. Bishop e4 was the move that Magnus played, and I thought it was very like it's easy, but you still like you're allowing this check and it looks a bit scary, right? Like
Yeah.
you allow this check, king d2.
And I was not fully sure that bishop f4, d5, bishop f5 is working because, yeah, if it's working, it's great. But if it's not working, it can be,
It can backfire. Yeah.
yeah, like a lot. Like if something like this, yeah.
Yeah, it's check and
Because I briefly checked this game and thought, okay, everything logical. He just simply outplayed him, and I didn't realize there was so much of tension and the decision were hard, so hard. So yeah, but at least yeah, bishop f4, bishop f5, I finally come up with yeah.
yeah,
It's
that was
interesting,
like, very nice. Yeah, that you spotted that the bishop was getting trapped after.
Yeah, because what else we can do? Yeah. Bishop
Yeah.
f4, bishop f5 is helping us to use this formation as well. Yeah.
Okay, Fedoseev, there was a
Okay, it was
long
amazing discussion.
interview with you, but thanks a lot. And the game
Yep.
starts tomorrow, so good luck for it.
Good luck. Yeah, as well.
Thanks.